Guys, we're headed to Dalton, Georgia for another flip card show. We've always done real well with flip shows, so we're excited about this one. First time we've ever done one in Dalton. It's about 7:30 in the morning. We're headed that way. The show starts at 10 o'clock. So the Jeep is packed full. We don't have Kinsey, our dog. We usually take her on weekend shows, but she's at home and the show starts at 10 o'clock. I think it ends at 5. So stay with us. We'll give you an update and a review of this show. We're expecting a good one. And stay tuned. Run into foggy conditions here. I don't know if you can see it on the video or not, but it's gotten real foggy all of a sudden. Station. If you've never been to one, they're worth it one time.
Walnut Avenue.
So we're set up and ready to go. What time is it, Dawn?
Can't tell.
We got 9 minutes. No, does the show start?
10.
It's 10 till 10?
10 minutes till 10.
Yeah.
10. Yeah.
So we got 10 minutes.
Want to see how it works?
That's pretty cool. It's the first time I've seen this.
Yeah, we just launched. We're with Zion Cases.
Oh, you are?
Well, we sell through them, but we're starting to sell on our own at a lower price. But this handles 90 slabs per drawer.
I'm getting you on video, so
Awesome.
yeah.
And this is 3 or 12 stacked flat, bolt down. And it's all biometric. You can store up to 20 fingerprints or 46 digit. So, and then all fireproof, 140 pounds. It's a great way to store all your collectibles.
My wife and I were just talking about we need to think about getting a safe.
Yep.
Is that a flyer on it?
Yep.
So I am actually getting this on video. So if people want to contact you, there's the
card
vaults.
vaults with an S, not card vault.
Card
Tom Brady.
vaults. Yeah, I got
Card
you.
vault.
Yeah.
Card vaults.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
It's just a great way. Here's a bolt down, and then there's a backup key back here, just in case the fingerprint or the battery goes out. You just twist it here. and there's a backup key
Oh, that's cool.
that lets you in.
Really cool.
So it's about 298 slabs you can fit in there.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep.
You see a pretty good crowd getting ready to come in. So the doors are starting to open. And you can see, this is why we like coming to flip shows. They do a phenomenal job of promoting. Tremendous amount of Pokemon. About 12:30. You can see Pokemon is doing really well. It's thinning out a little bit. For those of you that are part of our Guaranteed Sports Card Profits program, I talk about buying sets. Look for sets when you're at shows because you can save a lot of shipping costs. And this is one of our favorites to pick up. The blue, there's two versions of this, but the Donruss Best of the National League in blue, an excellent set. It's hard to find individual players like Nolan Ryan. A lot of Nolan Ryan collectors, they don't have this card because this card is from this set is very hard to find. So we're going to break this down when we get home, and we'll show you exactly what we're going to do with it. But you can buy 20. You can pick this up for $25. You can easily turn it into $75 plus 200% return, which we'll talk more about. You'll see it more in the training or on our website. But pick up any kind of set you can and show.
Did you get the same price?
Yeah, so I went back and bought the American League too. Should have got them both the first time. I kind of got confused with the blue box and the red box. Actually, the King Griffey Jr. is the most valuable card in this set. They're all valuable because they're hard to find. But I did go back and buy it, so we got both of them now. Okay, guys, we're home now. I want to give you a quick recap of this show in Dalton, Georgia, the flip card show there. It was good. We'll kind of do a quick recap for you, just a couple of things. If you're thinking about doing a show with any flip card show, we recommend. They do a great job. They always have. I think this was our fourth one we've done this year with them. And it's just a well-run show. I think this was the first one in Dalton, Georgia. We were talking to one of the other dealers as we were loading up and going in. And he said he's been with them for 5 years. He's done all the flip shows for 5 years. And this is the first one that was ever in Dalton. So based upon what I saw, they may or may not come back to Dalton. Time will tell. But overall, it was different. This was definitely a different show than any other flip show that we've been to. We met several awesome people, really good people, good conversations, some very serious collectors, and that's always our favorite part. It was a eclectic crowd. There was a lot of Pokemon. as much Pokemon as there was sports cards. There was an enormous number of looky-loos. It was almost like people came to the show, paid their fee to get in so they could walk around and look at sports cards and Pokemon cards. A lot of looky-loos. There was not a lot of money being spent, and there was more money from my perspective being spent at the Pokemon tables than there was at the sports card tables. If you decide to do a show in Dalton, if they do another show, and I was telling Dom, I saw an unbelievable number of people walking around they were buying like bobbleheads, Braves bobbleheads. A ton of Braves bobbleheads were sold. Autographed pictures of Braves players. A couple people had autographed balls, but novelties, memorabilia, that type of thing. So it was like people came to the show. There was 4 autographed guests there, and I'm not really sure how they work the autographs. Some Georgia players and a former, I think, Florida football player. I'm not sure how they really work that. I didn't really pay a lot of attention. We were very busy, but it was busy mostly with people asking questions and a lot of curiosity, which is fine. It was good. But I'm really doing these reviews as much for myself, and I hope you guys get value from it. But if and when they go back to Dalton and we decide to go back, because it's not too far of a drive for us, it's really pretty convenient right down the interstate. I do this for myself as well as others that may be wanting to set up at a show in the future. And I have Tom Glavine autograph ball, and I have several novelty type items that I could have brought and we didn't, that I think would have done very good at this show. For us, Braves Box, we did a tremendous amount of business. Braves Box, we had all of our dollar boxes there, thankfully. The last show we had that we did in Myrtle Beach, you may have seen that, but we couldn't get all of our dollar boxes on the table. Thankfully, with this one, we had all 4 of our dollar boxes. We have 2 baseball, 1 football, 1 basketball. We were able to bring our quarter box because we had 2 tables this time. We sold an enormous amount of cards out of our quarter boxes and our dollar boxes. A few in the slab box, not as much as we normally would do. The Braves box did phenomenal, but this was the first show that we've ever been to that we didn't sell a card for at least $100 plus. And we have several $100 plus, $400, $500, $600 cards in our showcase. But if I had to do it over again, I would have not brought as many high dollar cards to this show as we did for our showcase. I would have had $100 and below. I think we would have maybe done better. We did some really good trades with some good people that we had the opportunity to meet. I picked up a couple of the Donruss National League, not for 1990 Donruss National League sets, best of the National League, best of the American League. We do extremely well with those sets. We break them down and we sell them. And those of you that are part of our automatic sports card profits course, you'll see a lot more about that in the course, how we do that and why we do it and why we like those sets so much. But we found a couple of those, which we were very thankful for. And then I sold a Bo Jackson Bo Nose from the 90 score set, that famous with the shoulder pads, bat over shoulder card. We have sold, I think we have 2 left. We had 16 at one time and they're all gone. We sold our last raw one for $15. And here's why I continue to try to preach to people. You can guarantee yourself profits with sports cards if you follow specific systems and processes. We sold that card for $15. That's the going price. We sold, I don't know how many we had graded. We have a couple graded left, but we've sold several graded cards, and then we took all the rest. We've sold them all for $15 like that. But I sold the card for $15. I took the $15. I walked 4 tables down. The guy that I've bought from before, he had a lot of sets there. He had a hand collated score set. My buy price on those shipped to me on eBay, I can pick them up one or two a month. I try to buy a complete case of 16 factory sets. I don't like to buy hand collated sets. And I said, are they in good shape? He said, yes, I put it together myself. And I know the guy and I trust the guy, and I bought from the guy before, and he was wanting $15 for it. And I said, honestly, I would like to buy this, but I can get these shipped to me factory sealed for $11 is my buy price. He said, I'll sell you this one for 10. Said, done. I opened it up. When we got home, I bought the complete set. I found the Bo Jackson because I can pull the Bo Jackson out, I know, and sell it for $15. Dawn and I got looking at that card, front, back, the Bo Jackson. We're sending it to PSA for grading. It was in that good of condition. So if we stop and think about this, when I say automatic sports card profits, the score set is that score set has probably produced more than any other set ever in the history of sports cards. But people love that card, that Bo Jackson card. We sell it every show. Last show in Myrtle Beach, we sold 2 or 3 of them. We always put it at a strategic spot in our table. It gets people's attention. They stop, they look at it, they remember it, they want that card. It's a great selling card. I sold it for 15, bought a complete set, 702 cards, I think, are in that set. So I pulled out the Bo Jackson from that set to be able to have a raw one to sell. And it was in such good shape, we're sending it to PSA, but in there you've got 3 Bo Jackson cards. There's a King Griffey Jr. rookie card. There's several excellent Nolan Ryan, a lot of superstars that will sell like this out of our dollar box. We had one guy that bought 4 scorecards from that year out of our dollar box. I had just Ron Gant, which was Ron Gant's rookie, and Glavin and a couple of other cards. It's like, guys, for those of you that really follow our information and what we do here, and you understand that our whole philosophy and the reason for this channel is to teach people, look, you can guarantee yourself profits in sports cards. Take that money, buy iconic cards. Buy the Griffey blowing the bubble card. The Bo Jackson card's a great example. A Griffey Jr. Upper Deck rookie, the Donruss Jose Canseco from 86 Donruss, the Don Mattingly from 84, 85 Donruss. Buy the classic cards that people know they like. They may or may not have had them part of their collection. Those cards sell like crazy. Then take those profits, and if you want to invest in some prospect, Jack Caglione or Pete Crow Armstrong, or whoever, and you want to buy $300 and $400 and $500 colored autographed cards on somebody that you believe in, that you feel like that is a good investment, then use the profits that you've made to do that, and not money that you should be spending for groceries or your rent. And it's really that simple. That's the whole philosophy behind this channel. And the score, Bo Jackson, is it's a good example. But we did have some good trades, good pickups at this show. We actually bought the card safe. You guys saw me talking to the guy that had the card safes there. I'd never had seen them before. Dawn and I were talking about we need to get a safe just in case there's, some kind of fire or some kind of damage. We just want to make sure our cards are protected. Some of them are higher value for our personal collection. We've been talking about this. That guy was there, and we're excited. We've got it here. We're in good shape. Now we have that card safe. And if you happen to be in the market for card safe, don't contact us first, because I think I can get you a discount. And there's the email, cmgcollectdirectteam@gmail.com, if you happen to be in the market for a safe for your cards, which once your personal collection gets to a certain point is probably a great idea. I think that was about it. I did want to mention that the next show, we're not going to be setting up at this show, but our plans are to be going to this North Georgia show on August 23rd. It's a monthly show. I believe it's every month. And I've heard a little bit about it, but we wanted to go check it out and see if that might be a good show for us to set up at as a dealer. I really don't think it's going to be, because it doesn't appear that it attracts a lot of kids. It seemed more like it was I call it the hot potato crowd. But we're going to go check it out. We're looking forward to going and checking that show out. And then the next show we're actually going to be setting up at is going to be back in my home state of Kentucky. We're going to this show in Richmond. I think it's just going to be me. Dawn may be able to come with me, but we're dog sitting. Our daughter's actually going to be in Greece for 10 days, and we're not sure when she's coming back and how the schedule's going to work out. And, we've already committed to dog sitting their dog. So if Dawn can't go, then I will be there. I'm going to go. My plan is to set up at this show. That's my plan at the moment. Some of you may know I was a semi-professional magician, rabbit out of the hat. I actually had doves. I did a dove act, but all through high school and in my early 20s. And there's going to be a comedy magician at my daughter and son-in-law. My son-in-law is a pastor, and a comedy magician is going to be at the church. So my daughter had already seen him, and she said, "Dad, I think you'll love him. If you can come, you ought to come and check him out." So my plan is to go to Kentucky and take my parents to this show at the church, and that's on Friday night. And then my plan is to set up just a small table, one table at this show in Richmond, Kentucky. So you're going to be in North Georgia show. You see us, make sure you say hi. The show in Richmond, Kentucky. I've heard a lot of good things about this show. Looking forward to checking it out as well. That's our plans for the next couple of shows, and we have some more scheduled before the year ends that we'll always give you updates on. I hope you enjoyed this overview and update and review of the Dalton, Georgia show. As always, your comments, feedback are greatly appreciated. If you are into this market as a collector, which hopefully we all are, but also looking at sports cards as an investment and place to put money for appreciation, this article over on our website at cmgsportscardinvestments.com. This article right here is definitely worth taking some time and reading. And actually, there's a video here that you can watch. There's something really unique it's gonna happen real soon. Maybe this year, maybe next year, but it's going to happen. And you just need to be aware. And if you can get in front of it right now, I think it can be very profitable for you. So I just wanted to mention that before I let you go. Hope you're having a great day, night, wherever you are. And look forward to talking to you on the next video. If you enjoy this type of information, a lot of people watch this that haven't subscribed yet. So go ahead and subscribe. You can unsubscribe at any time, of course. And we'll continue to do our best to provide you the best information we can and some insights to help you build your collection through the profits that you make with your sports cards. Okay, Dale Calvert, I'm out. Talk to you guys on the next video.